This is another sculpt for the folks at the Undeniably Good Time show, formerly known as To Perception, whose channel I'll link in the description. Hello and welcome to my channel, my humble little corner of YouTube where I sculpt minis for other tabletop gaming enthusiasts. Today's sculpt is of Buford Buddy Bates, the team's whip-wielding armored cowboy in their Age of Ashes campaign. I'll be sculpting this mostly out of polymer clay on steel wire, but I'll be using other materials here and there as well. Enjoy! The base is made by just rounding out some clay onto a penny. I used to put all my minis onto coins, but making them stick long term was a problem. I had the idea of using coins just as a mold to shape the bases and really liked how it looked, so that's what I do now. I try to paint the bottom of the base in a way to make the details of the penny really stand out too. Here I'm applying cotton for the hair and facial hair. I use cotton for one purpose or another in most of my sculpts. I like not just the look, but the texture and feel that it adds. I just use a bit of varnish to apply it and shape it. After the varnish dries, the cotton is still fairly good at drinking up watercolor paints. And here's Buddy's trusty badger. At first, I wasn't even sure whether I was going to add the badger. I did a quick rough mock-up of a badger without recording the process, but then decided I liked it and wanted to include it as is. I didn't spend a lot of time smoothing or detailing the surface features of the badger, but that's because I'm covering it up with a good layer of cotton. The whip took a bit of patience. This isn't just a single string of sewing thread. I grouped several threads together and then braided the groups together to get this as my starting point. And then one coat of varnish was not at all strong enough to hold any kind of shape. This short sequence actually took more than a day of carefully applying varnish, waiting for it to dry, and then applying more. And here's the finished piece. I hope you've enjoyed watching my process, and I hope the crew at UGT enjoys it as well. Thank you for watching. I hope you'll consider liking and subscribing. Thank you.